channel. Today's video I am going to be doing lots of organization. I made a list of 8 different areas in my home that I need to organize. I know I'm not going to get through all of them today, so we'll organize my list from top priority to least priority, and we're going to get started with the pantry. So let's go. Okay, so a great thing about this is that all of these ideas are affordable. I got these white bins from the Dollar Tree and I thought that they would be really good for pantry. I got 8 of them and then it's $1.25 each, so it's about $10 with tax that I was able to do this. And I already had some bins in my pantry, but a lot of them were shallow and it's just like hard to like organize. Like right now I'm doing the vinegars. It's hard to do things like that and something that's shallow, it just like doesn't stay as well. So I figured I could replace, like, you know, you can see right here what I'm using with the cans. I could replace those with the white bins and then use the clear shallow ones for other areas of my home. These I think I got from TJ Maxx. I mean, I don't even know how many years ago, like back whenever we were renting in like 2017. So I've had these for a while, and TJ Maxx is affordable as well. But yeah, I'm just checking expiration dates for things right now. Surprisingly, I did have 2 cans that were expired, which I thought was like practically impossible for that to happen. I also found these chalk stickers in a drawer. I don't know what I bought these for, but I've had them for a long time, so I figured that that would be good. I only had a few left, and then I went to grab my label maker to make labels for the other things, and there was not like the tape stuff in it. I do have it, I just didn't feel like putting it in and messing with it right then. Because I was just like, I don't need this to be perfect. I just want to get it done. I can work on labels later. Right now, I just want to like actually get to the root of everything. So right now I am working on sauces and oils. I've done vinegars, I've done cans, and I have lots more to do. Working on this definitely made me feel like I need to do an entire like pantry, just like redo. I mean, not just working on this made me realize that my pantry's been disorganized for a while. It's just like really hard to keep up with, at least for me. But yeah, whenever I was doing this, I was like, man, I feel really inspired. I didn't want to like tackle the entire pantry on this day. I just wanted to do like several things and not go like crazy with any of them, just so I had time to do multiple things. But let me know in the comments if you want to see a video coming up where I do like an entire pantry refresh, because you'll see like whenever I'm putting this stuff away, the pantry is super disorganized, and whenever that happens, it's just hard to like know what you have. I mean, for example, like all the stuff here in the corner is things that are expired that I'm now getting rid of. So if your pantry is disorganized, you don't know what you have, things are going bad, and you're probably buying, or if you're like me, you're probably buying stuff from the grocery store every week that you already have in your pantry and you just don't know that you have it. So anyway, all the oils and sauces are done. I do cook a lot, so I do have a lot of that kind of stuff. And now I'm on to what I originally had labeled as a seasonal bin. There's like cookie cutters. At first it was like Christmas stuff, and then Halloween got thrown in there, and then like random sprinkles. So I'm separating out right here. I'm doing Christmas. So I've got the Christmas cookie cutters, hot chocolate, Christmas sprinkles, candy cane, things like that. And then I'm going to make one that's mostly Halloween, and then a couple of other things mixed in, mainly just some sprinkles that I didn't have anywhere else to put. Okay, I wanted to have a little bin for my cake decorating stuff. So right now I'm putting all of my tips, my piping bags, and my food coloring right here. Obviously, this is not everything that you need for cake decorating, but this is just like the standard stuff. If I'm going to be doing cakes or cupcakes, I know that I need this for decorating them. So I just wanted to have one area designated to that, and now I'm putting everything away. I'd had a really hard time figuring out where to put all of these bins because, as you can see, the pantry is a mess. And I know there's just like a lot of wasted space in there, so I need to go through the entire pantry. I felt really inspired today to do that, but again, I just didn't want to take the time to do the whole pantry because that is a huge project. Okay, I just finished up the pantry. Next, I haven't even really looked under here, but I just know it needs to be organized. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever, but there's obviously a lot of bags, and I'm sure once I start taking stuff out, there's gonna be stuff in the back that I didn't even know was there. So I'm just gonna start taking everything out and go from there. I was right, there was stuff back here that I had no idea was there. I don't know why we have so many bags. We don't save these anymore. We haven't saved them for a long time because we just have so many of them, but we do have them for our litter boxes. They are convenient for that. If you're new here, we have 3 cats and we have, oh my gosh, like 5 litter boxes or something. So yeah, we have to have bags for those, but we have been missing one of our knives in our knife set, like a small knife, and several of our small spoons from our silverware drawer, and I found the missing knife and 3 spoons here. I have no idea. We have a child lock on this, obviously, because there's like dishwasher pods and stuff, so there's no way that the kids put them in there. Of course, they don't have access to the knives anyway. But yeah, I have no idea how that happened. Like, I figured we would find them like under the couch or under the bed when we like moved furniture. I figured they were like in a spot like that, not locked under a sink. But anyway, I have some of these bins left over from the pantry, so I'm just going to start organizing things. Just like, not really any rhyme or reason, but putting things that we use a lot up front, like the dish gloves and the dishwasher pods we use a lot. And then this one that I'm working on right here is just kind of some miscellaneous stuff that's going to go in the back, because this is not stuff that we're going to reach for on a day-to-day basis. Okay, seriously, so much better. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's so functional, and I feel like this is something I can actually keep up with. I've been filming for 13 minutes. If I wasn't filming and moving the camera, this probably would have taken me 10. So if you have 10 minutes on your hands, you can do something like this. Okay, so this is under the sink in our half bath. I did show this, myself organizing this area several months ago, and it's not too bad. This is like a massage thing that Alex got me. Obviously with Kleenexes, that is like a whole postpartum thing from whenever I had Eva 2 years ago, but since I'm due again in May, I'm just gonna leave it. I would like to organize these candles. This is basically trash. And yeah, I'm just gonna spruce it up a little bit, but I'm not going to like take everything out. This is going to take me like 2 minutes to do. Also, I've just been leaving the Clorox and the toilet paper on the sink here because I'm lazy, so I need to figure out where to put that as well. I had 2 of these clear bins left over from the pantry, and it worked out perfectly to put my candles in. So I kind of try to organize them by like Christmas scents, fall scents, and then just like anything other than that I would burn like year round. And yes, I have to smell every single one as I'm putting them away. But I don't have a lot of candles, and it's because I buy them when they're on sale or I get them as gifts, and I just don't burn them as much as I would like because I'm not going to burn them whenever the kids are awake. I'm just way too paranoid for that, so they don't get burned as often. So that's why I have such a big collection. Okay, I feel like this looks pretty good. This mudroom right now is what nightmares are made of. Oh my gosh. It gets to be such a mess in the winter time. We do live in the Midwest, so we do get really cold weather and snow and ice and all of that. So yeah, in the winter, this really becomes just like so terrible. So right now I'm gonna work from the bottom up because I have to work at the bottom because I can't like reach anything up high because the floor is such a mess. So I'm starting with shoes. I do have these bins down below. We've had these for a while that I keep the shoes in. I'm organizing the kids first. I had like a lot of old shoes in here from I don't even know how long that they don't fit in. So anything that they don't fit in but is in still good condition, I am saving for anyone who might wear them in the future. And then their rain boots. It does like sometimes rain in the winter here, but for the most part, if we're gonna get precipitation, it's gonna be snow. So I decided to put those in their bedrooms and their closets and keep them there until spring. And then of course, like whenever that weather comes, I might bring them back down, but that's not something that we use every day either. So now I'm working on Alex's shoes and then I'm going to move on to mine. I don't know when the last time was that I went through all this stuff because I found heels in my bin that have not, the last time I wore them was on Easter Sunday. So it's been a hot minute since I've tackled this. Okay, now I'm kind of tackling this midsection. There's lots of coats and jackets. The kids pretty much just have, when it comes to winter gear, like one of everything because obviously they grow, so they need a new one every single year, whereas Alex and I stay the same size and we've accumulated a lot of stuff throughout the years. So we have a lot of like coats, hats, gloves, scarves, things like that, and the kids just have one of each. So for Alex and me, my rule is we don't need more than 2 coats or 2 of anything down here. Just, we really only need 1, but then like a backup one just in case something gets like left somewhere. You know, just 2 is fine. So I'm making sure that we have no more than 2 coats, and then this top area was just filled with a bunch of random stuff. There's like coloring books from the kids, balloons, yeah, there's just stuff like, again, it's been so long since this area has been dealt with that I found tablecloths from Eva's first birthday party. That should have been thrown away probably, but I'm sentimental and keep things. And whenever you're watching this, tomorrow on Tuesday, she turns 2. So it's been at a minimum a year since this area was touched. Okay, so I'm in my bedroom now. I found these bins in my closet and I thought that they would be perfect to have in the little cubbies in the mudroom. So like I said, I am going to be doing 2 of everything. So the kids, their bins, I put their snow boots, their winter hat, and some mittens for them. And then for Alex and me, we each have 2 scarves, 2 hats, 2 pairs of gloves, and then I put 2 baseball hats in Alex's one. I also put in the socks that we have to wear at the trampoline park. We don't go like all the time, but obviously you have to like pay for those if you don't bring them with you, and I feel like we just never know where they are. Like we think we'll leave them in the car or we'll put them in our drawer or whatever, and I was like, this is the perfect place to have that. So right now I'm just putting all of those together, and then I'll go back downstairs and put these up. This was definitely my biggest project of the day. It took me a lot longer than what it looked like on camera, but I am so relieved to have this done. Okay, so that is everything that I have for today. I hope that this video inspired you and motivated you to organize at least one area in your home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I did 4 out of the 8 things on my list. So if you want to see a part 2 of what I do for the second half of that list, just let me know in the comments. But thank you guys so much for being here and for watching, and happy organizing.